I read my horoscopes every day without fail. For those of you wondering plenty, I'm sure, I'm a Pisces sun with a Cancer moon. That means, I'm relatively social, but also sensitive and can sometimes need my time alone in my own world to recharge. I can guarantee that half the people reading this will be thinking, OMG, I'm a Pisces too, or some variation on that theme. The rest of you will be rolling your eyes so hard you can see your brains. Astrology is weirdly divisive, with people either being super into it, or thinking it's the biggest waste of time. A tweet I saw recently was getting quite a bit of heat, with either side egging each other on about how astrology is right, or wrong. Just IMHO, but I think astrology is a massive net negative to the world rather than a lighthearted laugh and coerces vulnerable people into very negative psyches of self-deterministic fatalism. Just IMHO, Stan the Golden Boy at Tristan Ross, November 29, 2017. Why does it need to be right or wrong, though? Why can't I just like it for what it is? Is no one allowed to enjoy anything anymore, without a metaphorical Kool-Aid mascot bursting in to talk about their very important thought on the issue? If I was to dissect this viewpoint, which I suppose I now have to since Pisceans are famously defensive, I'd say that there's very little to support it. Even annoying mega-atheists who talk about religion in overused cliches have one small leg to stand on, in that religion causes conflict. When was the last war caused by astrology to create this net negative? In terms of vulnerable people, let's look at cults and multi-level marketing schemes rather than astrology. A horoscope is a paragraph that tells you you might be feeling more motivated than usual, not some sect leader forcing you to commit acts against your will. For me, horoscopes often add an air of organization into my otherwise chaotic life. Things seem to happen in this world without warning every single day, and to put that in some sort of framework is often invaluable to help myself make sense of the madness. This has been the case since when the ancient Egyptians walked the earth, so excuse me for being a little passive-aggressive over the hot takas of someone who's only ever glanced over the horoscope section of the papers left in the barbers. Religion can't be equated in the same way to astrology, but the point remains the same. It's something people believe in, and you preaching about how you know better is patronizing and ridiculous. I'd consider myself an atheist with a small a, but I understand how to respect that believing in a higher power gives others solace, hope, and something bigger than us to act as a guide. That's what astrology does for hundreds of thousands of people worldwide. Not only this, but finding out what star sign you are and reading the profiles is a calming experience. In this huge world of people and problems, for that moment, you're the most important person in it. Who cares if it's not accurate? It's not hurting anyone. Something I've noticed a growing prevalence of is the demonization of things that are often predominantly populated by women. Whether it's reality TV, pop, or astrology, it seems there's always someone ready to wade in and claim that they only deal in intellectual pursuits. That's a very boring stance to take, and I highly doubt that you're smarter than Plato and Copernicus, both of whom were huge proponents of astrology. You don't have to give a damn about whether Scorpios are as jealous as they say. You don't have to find out your date's time of birth to do their natal chart. You're more than welcome to stay with your feet firmly on the ground with no imagination about what could be out there. But your opinion on me doing that is unwanted, because while Rihanna and I share the same star sign, I'm never giving up on this belief. More can you be a feminist and still? More Ross the cat with no ears is looking for a home.